Hi. Well, I have a new video, a new message. It came when I was asking about me and my twin flame. And then I got another message, was getting another message at the same time. Uh, I'm not good at these camera stuff. I'm just me. I'm at my home. It's taken me literally 6, 7, 8 hours to even find a camera. I've just been through all kinds of crap today. Anyway, I want to get on with it because we've got some storms moving in. Hopefully, I don't lose electricity. You'll have to deal with my view of my glasses because I can't hold my paper up here and read, and so I don't have, you know. Okay, it says twin flames. You're at a pivotal point in your growth and awareness. Don't give up now. The chaos comes before the peace. You always get what is the law of opposites? Yes, you get the crap first. The crap always comes first. I forgot about that. But I've been dealing with the crap for a very long time. Uh Me and my twin flame have been it's been more than crap. It's been a nightmare, I think, for both of us. I can say it has been for me. Anyway, I ask for help. So says Yana, he's expanding in such a quickened way that it's overwhelming to his conscious mind. And we went and did a tandem session with our healer, Dr. Dan Matthews of Holy Divine Healing. He's here in Little Rock, Arkansas. And that has been, those transitions are, they'll kick your butt. They will kick your butt. But you're doing that, oh, quadrillions of past lives. It's unbelievable what he does. Anyway, that's Dr. Dan Matthews, Holy Divine Healing. And no, I'm not putting links in there because I have too much trouble with that stuff. Anyway, okay, so it's overwhelming to his conscious mind. The patterns are breaking down, and the ego is fighting. It's fighting this change. His mind is scrambled to a point that he has much confusion. The struggle of the soul and the mind are in full play, but he must grasp this change and step out of the old programs. Part of him is feeling the draw. The other part wants to battle to continue. You're going to hear thunder. Please keep the electricity on for me. You know how long it's taken me to get this all day. And I got bread cooking. Okay, the battle, uh, the ego, the other part, wants the battle to continue. But he has to make the choice and be willing to transform into what he is becoming. You are all being tested according to your life purpose. He needs to state his choice aloud to the universe, to source. He's afraid, but excited. And this, as you know, can be very unsettling. Those who do not understand this transformation are guiding him through old energies. If it's that uncomfortable, get out, they tell him. If you're not happy, don't go back to her. They do not understand the twin flame dynamics or their purpose, and they're coming together. They're not aware of the importance. The distractions he puts himself in only feed the human, but not the soul path. The usual is what he's used to, going, doing, disconnecting from what is leading him into his soul path. He received the message that people and places are not in his highest good, but he chose to ignore and do what the mind chose to lead him away from what is for his highest good and his growth. All lower emotions are being transmuted at this time. So they're all coming up to the surface to be transmuted, to be released, realized and released where they're coming from. Ego mind. If it's not coming from your heart center and it's just drama, chaos, it's coming from ego. And we've been dealing a lot with that. And of course, you get into an ego battle. I've had to, I've been learning a lot through this because he has been a good teacher for me too. I have to learn. I know now. Just be silent. When the ego comes out, I'm not talking to you. I can't. I won't. It makes it horrible for both of us. So we both have to realize that and step back. Take a breath. Okay. Not for his highest good and growth. He is caught up in his past, but his future is calling him with a vengeance. Okay, I want you to know this is happening to a lot of twin flames. If you wonder what you're going through, I hope this helps. And then I have another the message that came after during they kept going back and forth. The I am God source. And when God source speaks, you listen. I do. This is why the two of you came back together, but the wounds had to burst for him to release them once and for all. He's still clinging to the past wounds, as you see and hear. His focus is from the mind, not the heart and soul. He has a choice to make, a commitment, but the program fear commitment as an institution. It believes he loses his freedom without knowing it's being led to a higher purpose, a soul purpose, beyond the human experience into what the mind cannot understand and fears. You tell him, you teach him, but his mind does not want to hear this because it forces change. You know the same scenario with another who recently was led to a book to teach her. And everything that she read, she related to what you've been telling her for years, that she chose not to listen out of fear of letting go of old programs and patterns, even though they did not serve her in a higher way. Yeah, she came to visit. She was telling me someone, or she was led to this book. She said, every time I read, Yana, Yana, she said, everything you told me was in that book. I said, I know, I try to give everybody shortcuts, but they want to do it the hard way. So you have fun with that. If you'd listen to me, people, you would get the shortcuts. I know because I had to go through all this crap. That's why I try to, but they got to, I guess you don't learn it till you experience it. So let them experience it. You cannot lead them out of their misery until they choose to hear you. Do you think the caterpillar transforming itself from one shape to another is not painful? You know it's the same for humans. The path of transformation is painful, but for humans, they have the mind that has the subconscious programs and patterns that are strongly and deeply ingrained that if they give in to them causes the transformation to be a to be a very uncomfortable and more painful experience. Their rebirthing of their awakening requires courage. It requires a lot of patience too. They do not know what will be found when they let go of those old programs and patterns they cling to. Awareness doesn't only bring light, it brings pain, loss, confusion, but also brings purpose. It is a force beyond explanation that leads you forward, even though it's uncomfortable. This is came. I don't know where this came in. It's in parentheses over here. It says, if he's not willing to hear and understand all that you share and all you have shared with him, he only defeats the purpose of his own awakening. Each time he closes the door to you, the relationship, it only makes for harder lessons to shake him to the core issues. It's time to address the issues full force and no longer give them authority over you. Forge ahead on the path you consciously chose and committed to with the one intended for you. Those living in the world and of the world do not know where you're going, and it's not their time to be aware. You must be willing now to take a giant leap of faith and fully commit to your spiritual path and your spiritual partner. You know who it is, dude. We know this. We've had confirmation from Dr. Dan. They've held the space. Oh, they're saying, he said, God, I say he, she, God says, they've held, she's held the space for you as long as she could bear and is about to give up on you. You must forge ahead. Oh, they're saying they. Oh, I didn't understand this. They. This is everyone. Many of us have been waiting and holding space, and we're about ready to give up on them. It's like this is your last chance. You better get it right because we can't hang on. Okay. Uh, they must forge ahead on their path, but this is the lifetime you have waited for to come together, the twin flames. Stop putting off the inevitable and do not listen to those who do not know your missions. You have soul contracts that are beyond, no, you have soul contracts that are bound with the highest source of all creation, and your time is now. The rewards you and your human mind cannot fathom, but your soul essence knows this is what you have been preparing for many lifetimes, and some since before you ever became human. Are you going to walk away again when you're at the threshold of your greatest transformation and the growth that both parts of the one soul essence has been preparing for that seems like an eternity? For some of you, it's been billions or more lifetimes, and for some, a short journey, but nevertheless, all of the utmost importance. The gold cords, there's a video on the gold cords, the twin flame gold cords. The gold cords between the twin flames have been activated, and you're all coming online. Yay! That must have been what I felt the other day. You're coming online to proceed in your missions. You will be victorious, and nothing can stop you now. Only you can interfere if you allow outside influences and internal dialogue. No time for that, so forge ahead. Okay, let's see. It was jumping back and forth from this message now to that message that was it was for me and my twin flame, but then it went to everyone. So I got really confused. But I hope you understand that. As stated in this title for this message today, oh, this is I am, the message from I am, and so was the other. Uh, as stated in this title for the message today, addressing the twin flames, this is a critical pivoting point in your evolutions, your soul's growth, and for your purpose and mission on earth at this time. It's for those of you who have joined together but are feeling like everything can go wrong is going wrong. I'll vouch for that one. This could not be further from the truth. Many of you have spent years working on yourselves, and many have stepped into their roles as teacher, while the counterpart is still in transformative healing and awakening. You are activating them and pushing all the buttons, triggering all those deep wounds they must realize and release. Many of them have not released, many of them have not realized the grip the ego has on them as it is fighting to keep the old programs and patterns alive. This is the programs and patterns taught to you and accepted by you as a protective mechanism for its survival. It thinks it's protecting you. But when you give in to its power, you prolong your opening, your awakening, your purpose for being here in this lifetime together. You all have a greater purpose, a mission in this time on earth, and it has sped up exponentially. You are birthing a new earth, a new way of living. Ooh, this is longer than I thought. A new way of living from your highest selves, but must be willing to let the old third dimensional self fall away. Yana was given a message for her twin flame that is to be shared with all. Oh, okay, I did that. As many are going through this also. You've come together, split up, and some it's been ongoing for many years. Me and mine. Uh, it still rattles my brain. This is the time for all of you who are not listening to listen, to hear the words and take them into your heart center for the truth it's been waiting to hear. Set your ego aside, for it will only rebel at not getting its way as it's been doing all along. This part of you must integrate with your highest self, for it cannot move forward into the higher dimension you're all moving towards at record speed now. For those of you who have not come together with your twin flames, know that you will when the time is right. They will know who they are and where they belong. All will be revealed soon. So relax into being and keep your energies high. Do not sit in despair, for all is divinely timed. You are all on schedule just as your ascension from the 3D into the higher dimensions. Not much longer, so let go of the old. Step freely into the new, the exciting, and what you've all come here for. This is not saying it's all going to be smooth sailing. For some, as transition is painful, change is painful to humans, but the souls that you are know it's a wondrous time. You have a choice to stay in your old patterns or let them go for a higher calling. Most importantly, with this, I say to you, trust, have faith, and know that you are all doing a great job and service under the circumstances on this planet. But all is well. Those of you who are aware, it's time now for you to make your choice. With much love and gratitude for your service on and for your planet and all of humanity. Know that you are loved beyond measure for every sacrifice you have made. For I am your loving creator, and see you all shining brightly. Keep shining your light. I am. And I always get a heart at the end. I am. So I hope this helps all of you. I hope it helps my twin flame because it's time to make a choice. Everybody, you have to make the choice, make the commitment, stick with it. I know mine gets very frustrated and a lot of anger, and then I get angry, and then he leaves. And he packs up everything, and then he turns around and comes back and brings it in and out and in and out and in and out. And if he will just surrender and give in to the work, and yes, and I'm getting ready to smoke a cigarette. I need to put that down. I'm trying to let up on that, but it's now or never. This is the lifetime we've all chose to do this. So, uh, highly recommend Dr. Dan Matthews of Holy Divine Healing because you can get through a lot of healing. He works by on a sliding scale, I think 80 to 100, 120. I don't know how much. But anyway, he's on the internet, holydivinehealing.com. And just know if you're with your twin flame and and you've done like I have 30 years of oh God, work on myself. Not saying I'm perfect. I am not perfect. None of us are yet. Uh-oh, my TV went off. Anyway, uh okay, I thought it was electricity, but my electricity's on. I apologize. I get rattled. It's not like I go by a script unless I'm reading. So anyway, it's taken me all day to get this video. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments and I'll get back to you when I can. I'm baking a lot of bread, sourdough, since I got a bread machine. Uh, I would say get prepared. There's a lot of earth changes. I also suggest her name is Consciously Erin, Erin, Consciously Erin on YouTube. She gives you a daily Schumann update of the earth resonance. And I'm going to tell you, it's off the charts. We're going through some tremendous energy right now. You may be sleeping a lot, children, whatever. We're going through a lot. The solar flares, we have earthquakes. You may not even be hearing about them. uh, the earthquakes, the volcanoes, the weather is unimaginable. Phew, it's been unimaginable here. I've had so many storms and winds come through, and and now another one. I think we got a week break this time. So Earth is shifting, she is changing, and so are we. We're moving into the higher frequencies at record speed now, and everybody's talking about it. If you keep up with any of this on YouTube. So bless you all on your path. I send you much love and light, and I hope the best for all of us. We will get through this. With the grace of God, we will get through this, I promise. So that's all I know at this point. Thank you and have a very blessed day, evening, wherever you are on the planet. Hold the light, hold the light, anchor the light, be the light that you are so that we can get out of this 3D. We're all sick and tired of it. Thank you.